And you loved that hat. You wore it a lot.
That's a lie.
Okay.
Why are you just now saying that?
Because I feel like...
Morning, everybody. Tell me something later.
Yeah.
Must be something we can't tell y'all. Always got secrets. Go Braves. Chop, chop, chop. Yeah. Let's see. Alrighty then.
Gentleman would have put my light up.
Oh, sorry, I forgot. I would have put your light up, but I didn't intentionally forget. I was just busy. I was getting a new ad in. I had to put a new ad on the website this morning. Doing it live. I had to put the Braves report in. I mean, it's not like I just sat here. I'm busy with things.
Yeah. You sat here looking at otter videos.
I don't. I'm not. I have odder things to do. Have odder things to do. Oh, people are already on here. They're just waiting on us. Glenn. I think Glenn sets his alarm for the morning.
Glenn.
Iowa plays tonight, don't they?
UConn?
Yeah.
What do you mean, knowing basketball?
Yeah, Holly. Did I start the recorder? I didn't. There we go. Started it now. Calm down. Nobody freak out. Can you hear? Oh, you're just tapping your headphones so you can't hear. We'll be cheering for him tonight, Glenn. I'll watch. Happy Friday morning to you, everybody. Welcome in another edition, the final edition this week, the Thunder Radio Morning Show. Finally Friday. Glad to have you along with us. Getting you to work, getting you to school, getting you home from work for you night shift warriors. We're glad to have you with us today. A busy day. Friday means Florida Man. It also means Stupid Silly Stat, Name That Tune, birthdays. Just a lot of things to get to today. Your phone calls as well at 728-1320. Morning show brought to you each and every day by Dr. James Van Winkle. I know it doesn't feel like it with this cool weather we're having, but I tell you, it's not long before we're outside enjoying the summer, the pools, the lakes, the beach, just having a good old time outdoors. You're going to want to make sure you look great for that. The M-Sculpt Neo is a perfect treatment if you don't want to do surgeries. You want something in office, non-invasive. M-Sculpt Neo can help. You can spot reduce fat as much as 30% in the treated area. Learn more at drvanwinkle.com. That's drvanwinkle.com. Got surgical options as well, like tummy tucks and laser liposuction. So talk to him about that. It is cool out there right now. 37 degrees. Some patchy frost. It didn't quite get as cold last night as maybe we had forecasted. Forecast down around 32. We didn't quite drop that low, so that's great news. Up around 55 today for your high. A lot like yesterday. A little more sun today and not quite as much wind. So it will be marginally better, but mid-50s with northwest winds at 5 to 10, but nowhere near the wind gusts we had yesterday. And should see some more sun today than we saw yesterday as well. Temperature update brought to you by Wisteria Hill Boutique. Always good deals over there. They've got boutique stuff at bargain prices. Learn more at Wisteria Hill. Go by and see them at 205 South Woodland Street. Or you can jump on Facebook, find them, Wisteria Hill Boutique. Plenty of ways to catch the show today. We got 2 hours of fun. You can do it on the AM, 1320. That's the OG. Or you can get on over to 107.9 FM, 1320 AM. Or I already said that, 106.7 FM. Worldwide on the Manchester Go app. And you can watch the show on the Carmine Family Dental Camera Perfect Smile Cams. Find us on Facebook, Twitter, and YouTube. On that note, let's bring in the better half of the Thunder Radio Morning Show. This looks like a job for me to do. The brains of this operation, the planner, the organizer, the CEO, and president of Coffee County Broadcasting Incorporated. She is the brains of this operation. She is the looks. She is the president-elect of the Manchester Chamber of Commerce. She is Holly. Good morning to you.
Good morning.
Song of the day is Without Me. Eminem, work in as many lyrics as you can.
Oh, I didn't know we were doing that.
We said it yesterday. It's like a job for me to keep this thing on track.
Oh my gosh. You planned that.
I'm already ahead 1-0.
No, that don't count. I didn't even know we were playing.
Yeah, we're playing.
You're such a cheater.
1-0.
No, that does not count. If anything, that was a warm-up.
If you want to warm up, go outside and go around the outside, around the outside. Two, 0.
No, it's 1-0. The first one doesn't count.
People won't listen to you anyway. They don't want me. I'm chopped liver. 3-0.
No, you're
I'm
making
just-
me mad. You're just reading lyrics.
I'm not reading them. I'm just working them into the show. I'm not reading them. I'm not
You're
reading
not.
anything. Don't get you. I don't even have it in front of me.
I don't even know what the song is.
Without Me, Eminem.
I have to hear. I don't know the name of the songs.
Two trailer park girls go round the outside. Round the outside. That one. I'm winning though. Comings and goings. What's happening in and around the Manchester community? Got a lot going on. Let's take a look at some of the comings and goings happening. Really, a couple things happening today. The big tent sale for Clearwater Pool and Spa starts today. They'll be over in Tullahoma in front of Dunham's. So go check that out. They got some really good deals. I think they got inflatable hot tubs around the $300 mark. They got some really good deals. So get on by and see them. Tomorrow, Custom Auto and Rod Shop will have their Cars and Coffee Cruise In. That's tomorrow at the Coffee County Administrative Plaza, 9 until 12. So be sure to get on over and check that out. Free family fun. Usually some food trucks and vendors on site. Tiffany will be there. Yeah,
Can I add a little something right here?
you can.
Not an Eminem lyric.
Okay.
It's opening day for ball
Tomorrow. Literally, yeah.
tomorrow.
She said it like that was today.
No, tomorrow.
Tomorrow.
We were talking about Cars and Coffee.
Yes, tomorrow.
Tomorrow, and it's opening day.
It is.
The Mercantile is giving free scoops of ice cream to any ball player that comes in with their shirt on. A free scoop of ice cream.
Right.
You're going to be down on the square anyway. And those games, I remember how those games were.
They're not. I don't think the Little League is actually playing tomorrow. They're doing a hit-a-thon.
Well, sometimes you're down there for one kid who has a game at 9, but little brother's got a game at 2. Right over to Cars and Coffee, so y'all don't go all the way back home. Hang around there for a little while, then get back down to the ball field.
Yeah, there's plenty to do tomorrow. Then tomorrow night, Coffee County Lady Raider basketball will be having their Sing for the Bling fundraiser. That's for their Final Four rings at Prater's, 7 o'clock. $40 at the door. Get you dinner and a concert and get to hang out with everybody. It'll be a lot of fun. So get on by and do that. We're going to interrupt comings and goings for a phone call. It's dangerous. We'll see. Morning show.
Morning, kids. How y'all doing?
Good. How about
Morning.
you?
Doing great. First and 10.
Good.
Not only hunky, but also Dory. Hey, got a birthday to let y'all know about.
For today.
Actually, tomorrow.
Tomorrow.
7th.
The what day?
Yes, sir. Yes, the 7th, right?
7th is Saturday or Sunday.
Saturday.
Saturday the 6th.
Today the 5th?
Today's the 5th.
I'm so confused. Like a termite in a yo-yo. Sunday the 7th.
Sunday the 7th. All right, go ahead.
Sunday the 7th. It's Joseph Miller, my son-in-law.
All righty. We got him down.
All right. Thanks, y'all. Have a good one.
Go enjoy April the 5th. Oh, I thought he was done talking.
Well, Why do you do that?
I gave it a minute and he wasn't talking. I thought he'd done hung up. I sounded like he was checking out on me. Anyway, call in your birthdays anytime. That is perfectly welcome and fine. We are 36 days away from the Elam Foundation's 20th anniversary event. That is May the 11th at the Elam Farm. We are 43 days away from the Fundies Awards. That's the third annual. It's going to be a really good year for the Fundies. We're super excited about that. That's Thunder Radio and the Dream for We Foundation teaming up for big time charity fun and a big award show for our local athletes. And we're 52 days away from Memorial Day 2024. How exciting. Anything from you? Any comings and goings out of you, Holly?
No, Boy Scouts, they're going to be collecting canned foods at Food Line tomorrow.
I think, 8 to 12 or 9 to 12, something like that. It's 8 or 9 till 12.
I'll post it again today on our Facebook.
It's on our community calendar.
Yes, sir.
Thunder1320.com. Click on calendar.
8 to noon.
8 to noon tomorrow at Food Line. So go by and help the Boy Scouts collect some non-perishable food items for a food drive that they're doing. We're playing games today throughout the show. See who can work in the most Eminem lyrics without me is the name of the song today. We'll just gradually work those in. I'm already up 3-0.
You are not up 3-0. If anything, you have 2 because one of them you did, and I didn't even know we were playing. You took off before the gun.
There's no gimmicks here.
Stop.
3.
No, that doesn't even make sense.
And that makes sense.
No, I'm not playing with you. This is stupid. You're making me mad. Stop flirting with me.
Somebody else is going to have to keep score because I feel like I'm winning.
No.
Holly's not got any.
I'm not playing.
All right, fine. Holly's not going to play.
Because you cheat. You're a big fat cheater.
I'm not cheating. I'm simply
yes, you are.
Keeping score. I'm winning the game.
It's got to make you can't just be like sitting here like, how can I use it? How can I use it? And then respond to a question like that. The weather guy was better than that. He had it into his conversation of what he's saying.
It's my first time.
I'm just saying.
I'll
You're
get
trying
better.
to be like, oh, I'm killing Holly. Somebody better keep score. I'm up 3-0.
It's 4-0 now.
No. You don't even like playing games.
I like playing this one because I'm winning.
Avery Whitsitt has a birthday on the 7th.
We sure it's the 7th. Let's get that right. Sunday. All right. We had one turn in over on.
She said Sunday, April the 7th.
We had one turn in for today. Ed Henley. Happy birthday to Ed Henley today. All right. Thunder Radio Morning Show brought to you by Dr. James Van Winkle. Don't be rocking the table while he's operating, okay?
That's what you were doing this morning instead of putting my light up. You're like, how many of these can I work into my reads?
No,
Josh.
I just thought of that.
I could tell that's your lying face.
I just thought, I don't have a lying face. I just thought about this.
No, you sat in that chair and you were like, oh, this is good. This is good. I'm going to use this here. You probably got one for Dr. Carmine.
Trey says he'll keep score and he'll run a fair game. And we're just trying to see who can work in the most lyrics from Eminem's hit Without Me.
I didn't know we were doing this. He did. He's had time to.
We talked about it yesterday. We said we're going to do it tomorrow. We say
a lot of things on this show that we don't do.
We're not.
Did you wait a minute?
The best follow throughers.
Let me ask you this: did you listen to it on the way?
I did not.
Or when you got here?
I didn't. Promise.
You didn't listen to it?
No.
I feel like I should have listened to it before, because I think that's what the weatherman does. He sits in the car
and listens. Yeah.
What are you writing?
Oh, Trey said it's 5-0. So I was just go ahead and give myself another tally.
What? How?
I don't know, but I'm just going with a completely.
Trey, you are not the scorekeeper. Where is Jessica Addison?
Well, she only can do it if it's Sublime songs. I don't think she knows the lyrics to this. Good morning, Lisa and Dana and everybody else listening/watching. Jake.
Oh, would you look at that? It's two Trailer Park Girls. They're going round the outside.
That doesn't work.
One Holly.
That doesn't work. You can't do that.
No, I see them.
No, that doesn't work.
You missed it.
No, that didn't really happen.
Two Trailer Park Girls.
That does not work.
That's what you're doing.
No, mine were far better. Anyway, Dr. Van Winkle, don't rock the table while he's operating. He can do some basic operations like breast augmentations, tummy tucks, laser liposuction. He can help, and it's all available right here in Manchester. Learn more at drvanwinkle.com, Middle Tennessee Surgical Associates in Manchester. All right, we got a busy show today. The Friday Mix will make an appearance later on to get everybody up and moving over on the radio side of things. Can't play it over on Facebook. Trey says it's 6 to half.
No.
He's giving you half
Josh,
a point.
wait. Josh, Trey,
He's giving you half a point.
you waited this long. Now stop debating.
Are you looking at the lyrics on your phone?
No,
Yes, you are.
I'm not.
Well,
This is joke of the day.
Oh, okay. Hold that up for everybody to see. Yeah, okay. That doesn't count. All right. We'll get better at playing that. That'll be fun. We'll start working. Maybe do that a day a week or something where we work in a song. Trying to think of a good day to do that on. Tuesday. That'll replace Two Reels and a Fake. That's what we'll do.
No, you can't. It's not replacing a segment.
Trey said it's getting close to a mercy rule here. Yes. All right. We got more fun. Don't go anywhere.
Listen up, ladies. Most of us suffer from urinary incontinence, and it isn't getting any better as we age. But what if I told you how to solve these issues?
Yeah, I haven't heard that song in a minute. Probably ought to listen to it before we play. Today will be just a practice. It's kind of be a practice run. We'll work it in where we can work it in. That was loud. All right, let's see. What?
You and me.
You and me. Which song? Today we're just tinkering around with Without Me. Dana, Without Me. Eminem. Yeah. Yes. What?
I'm just trying to think of what I want for breakfast.
Are you serious?
Maybe a banana.
Let me give you my 10 cents.
That
doesn't count, no.
A banana.
That does not count.
Yeah, that's 2 for Holly.
I don't think so. In my opinion, let me give you my 10 cents. My 2 cents is free.
No.
Eminem is not maybe the GOAT. Eminem is the GOAT. We're doing the top 3 rappers of all time.
See, what you got to realize with Josh, when he has an opinion, it might as well be fact. That's how he looks at it.
Trey said it's 7-1 right now.
Did he give me banana?
I think he gave you a half for that. So you got a half earlier and a half there. So you're up to 1. Here comes your mom. My palms are sweating. That's a different song.
Good job, Mom.
That's a different song. That doesn't count. That doesn't count. No, that doesn't count at all. I don't like the way you talk about me.
Don't. You can't. We're not talking about anything. You got to work it into
No, I mean, when you say that I might as well be, my opinion might as well be fact.
Oh, you don't like that?
I can feel the tension as soon as someone mentions me. We'll play around and practice that today, and we'll make that an official game next week. That's what we'll do.
My problem is I can't remember the lyrics. I can't remember how they go. This could be good though.
I'm playing as a bump back here, so get in your head.
Oh, you're playing it as a bump back?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, by the way, I was training with Jackson yesterday, and I want bumps every time Saturday
Saturday.
when I'm using the board
Yeah.
during the ball game.
Yeah.
Don't say no bump.
I rarely will do that.
Okay.
Unless I'm late.
He was explaining that, and I'm like, no,
Unless
no.
I'm just late coming back.
Well, you're just gonna have to be late with a bump.
A daily hour and a half worth of proof that opposites actually do attract. This is the Thunder Radio Morning Show with Josh and Holly.
Yes, it is. Thunder Radio Morning Show here. We're back again.
Count that.
Do not count that.
Vinny would be good at this game. You
He
need to
would be.
play this game.
No,
with
I'm not playing with Vinny.
Vinny.
I don't want to play with Vinny. I want to win, so I'm going to play with you.
Y'all could start a revolution polluting these airwaves. Point.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Well, anyway, today's an exhibition. So Holly and I are tinkering around with our new game that'll launch next week.
I'm gonna be terrible at this.
Where we randomly work in song lyrics from a song, and it'll be one song that day, and then that's the lyrics we use. Today we're tinkering around with Without Me by Eminem. So we're not keeping score today, but if we were, I'm winning 7.5 to 1 according to Trey, who's keeping score for us over on the cameras.
No.
On the Carmen Dental Camera
2.
Perfect Smile cams. All right, full weather forecast around mid 50s today. Yeah, it's a lot like yesterday, but maybe slightly better in this aspect that we should see a little more sun today than yesterday, and not quite as much wind gust, but it still have a north wind at 5 to 10. Mid 50s for your high. Down around 32 tonight. Could see some frost, so get those plants inside or covered up. 60 on Saturday, mid 30s Saturday night, and then we start to recover really well on Sunday. 71 and mostly sunny on Sunday. Monday around 70 with a 20% chance of rain. Heavy rain coming in on Tuesday next week. We stay around 70 degrees. Weather forecast brought to you by Patent Pest Control. Spiders, termites, fleas, ants. Call today. No contract obligations at all. 931-247-0781. That's 931-247-0781. All right. Holly, what are we doing here in this segment?
It's Friday, and we have Florida Man Friday coming later.
Yes.
But over spring break, I noticed a lot of our friends and people we knew went down to Disneyland.
Yeah, there's a lot of Disney trips this spring break, I feel like.
I've never been to Disneyland. We weren't rich growing up.
Yeah.
We got to go to Lake Winnepesaukah.
Yeah. Love Lake Winnie.
Yeah.
It's magical down there.
So I found some Disneyland Florida Man stories that have happened recently.
Okay.
There's a bunch in the news of Disneyland. Apparently it's like this whole other country.
Okay.
All right. I don't know if I want to start with that one.
And don't say anything that'll get us in trouble. The FCC won't let me be.
You got to stop. That
What? That's fair.
That's not fair, because I have to read a story.
Losers usually complain about the rules not being fair. I don't know.
Are you flirting with me right now?
A little bit.
I'm just saying, if you had to read stories for a segment and all I had to do was sit here and work them in.
Yeah, I understand.
Stop. You're about to do another one. I can tell.
We just need a little controversy.
You're making me mad. Florida man sues Disney after a ferry boat crashes into the dock, sends him into a trash can. Okay, listen. A man's intended trip to Disney's Magic Kingdom was thwarted after the ferry boat he was on crashed into a dock, sent him falling into a trash can. Justin Tripp, that's this guy's name. He tripped and fell into a trash can.
Just in case.
He filed suit. Said he was being instructed onto the boat by the Disney crew members, who said he would need to stand for the duration of the ride because the ferry was so crowded with passengers.
Okay.
So he said he stood on the back of the boat, said the boat approached the dock, did not slow down, and wound up striking the dock at an unsafe and high rate of speed, causing passengers to be thrown about. Tripp said he was thrown into a steel pillar where he hit his neck. Also his head. Oh, no, and also fell into a trash can, which prevented him from...
Who falls into a trash can?
Justin Tripp. He said he suffered several injuries, including bodily injury to his neck and head and other parts of his
It's always
body.
the neck. You got to have a neck brace.
Pain and suffering, disability, disfigurement, mental anguish,
Anguish.
loss of capacity for the enjoyment of life, expensive hospitalization, medical and nursing care and treatment, loss of earnings, loss of the ability to earn money, and
Can I guess the amount?
aggravation of the previously existing condition.
Can I guess the amount he's suing him for? Have you said it yet?
I've not said it.
$52 million.
No.
More?
No.
Less?
Yes.
$5 million.
He's seeking 50 grand.
That's all?
That's all. That's all he wants. We can sweep this under the rug for about $50,000. He knows Disney will slide that his way in a heartbeat. That's chunk change for Disney
Right.
if he wins.
$50,000? I mean, I don't mean to just snub my nose at that. 50,000, but what kind of expensive hospitalization did he undergo? What hospital did he go to? Did he go to that concrete doctor? Because what hospital? If you have an expensive hospitalization with bodily injury and loss of wages, what's he earning? That doesn't make any sense.
This one's funny and a little disturbing. A Walt Disney tourist arrested after snatching Mickey Mouse ears from a woman's head. Okay, so the tourist found himself behind bars after he allegedly snatched some Mickey Mouse ears off a random woman's head because he thought they belonged to his daughter. Mark Robinson, age 54 at the time, was charged with robbery by the sudden snatching.
Sudden snatching.
After the incident that unfolded at Magic Kingdom Park. According to the arrest affidavit, a deputy responded to the theme park at around 7:30 where he spoke with a woman involved in the incident. She said she was getting off the ride with her husband and child when she heard Robinson yelling at her from behind. The woman didn't respond because she didn't know him. She didn't think he was yelling at her. That's when Robinson forcefully snatched the ears off of her head, claiming they belonged to his daughter. The woman said the ears were hers. She had bought them a few years ago. The husband's woman, Lord mercy.
Oh.
The woman's husband then pushed Robinson away from his wife. The woman sought help from Disney security, who kept the situation under control until law enforcement arrived. Robinson spoke with the deputy and said earlier that day his daughter asked to go back to the Buzz Lightyear Space Ranger spin because she thought she left her Mickey Mouse ears there. They didn't find her ears there. Later on, Robinson said he noticed the woman with those same ears on.
Huh. Crazy.
Yep.
She's the only one that had those, huh?
That's when he grabbed them off her head and asked her why she was wearing his daughter's hat.
Has he not been there before? Has he not been paying attention? I would snatch it back for you though. I'll be like, those are my wives. I would do it for you. If somebody took your Disney ears.
Yeah, I don't think you. If someone snatched something off my body like that,
Right?
I feel like I would go into fight mode.
Oh yeah, if somebody snatched them from you, yes.
Yeah.
I would go get them if somebody took yours.
What I'm saying is,
Yeah.
I don't
No,
think I
they
would
wouldn't.
give you time.
They wouldn't have had time to even say anything.
Touch me.
Right?
You know how much I paid for these Mickey Mouse ears?
I don't. How much are those? How much can they be? I bet they charge a stupid amount for them. But I mean, what are they? Just plastic ears?
I don't know. I can't speak on them because I've never been.
I feel like I can get them. I probably could just make some.
They have custom ones now. You know, you can buy off Etsy.
Really?
This
like with their name on them or something?
This last Walt Disney World story is could have been Thursday.
Okay.
And I'm going to tell you how it went, and I'm going to tell you how I wish it would have went.
Okay.
That's in that song somewhere, I think.
I don't think so. We can stop if you don't want to play. Let's go. Just give me the signal. and we won't play anymore.
You're just waiting. Oh God, you make me mad. Drunk Florida man. Okay, listen.
Trey said we should play another game. Not really a level playing field here.
Let's have an art contest. Let's draw stuff.
Bunch of little hellions down at Disney. We're just feeling rebellious down there. That's what we got going on right now.
Are they feeding those to you? Drunk Florida. Stop writing those down.
Thank you, Dana. Appreciate you. I had planned to use little hellions later, but
Drunk Florida man beat up after making fun of a Disney World guest with Down syndrome.
what?
Yeah. A Florida man was arrested after after sparking an argument with 4 guests at a Walt Disney World Resort bar that started after he made fun of a guest with Down syndrome. Brent George, obvious turd head, was arrested and charged with 4 counts of battery after the incident that unfolded. This is Disney World
I know.
that this is happening at.
It's magical.
A 61-year-old intoxicated man at the bar.
But you got to keep a bar down there to keep the parents sane.
He had 3 shots of bourbon and a beer, allegedly made his way up to a table of 4 guests and started making fun of a woman with Down syndrome. Her mother confronted George, and that's when he stood up and allegedly shoved her twice. He then slapped another guest at the table in the face when she tried to intervene. The husband of the woman who was slapped got involved.
I bet.
Listen, if this man comes up, makes fun of someone with Down syndrome, pushes a woman, slaps your wife, you better do a little more than
I know.
got involved.
Yeah, got involved would be used loosely. I mean, I got get involved.
Yeah, that I feel like
I'm just
got
looking for a
involved
reason
was like, hey, now let's keep our cool.
We're in the most magical place on earth, buddy.
Well, the guy, the turd head guy, George, he punched that man in the neck. George then punched.
This guy was done. He just had turned a switch and he wasn't going to be reasoned with.
So the husband finally punched him in the head. An unnamed bystander grabbed George and removed him from the scene. George was evaluated by medical staff for injuries from being punched, and then he was taken to jail. That's how that story went. This is how I wanted it to go. After he makes fun of the person with Down syndrome and he pushes the lady, the rest of the guests at the table start beating him up.
Right.
The bartender hops over with a bottle and comes and cracks him on the head. Then Mickey,
Holly's violent. Oh, Mickey comes in.
Goofy, they come in. They're dropping bows.
Yeah.
What is this one when you go up and come
the
down?
big elbow?
They're dropping the big elbow.
Yeah.
What
Coming
about
off
the leg?
top of the bar? I don't know.
Dropping the leg on them. Whatever that move is.
A bunch of wrestling moves that seemed like they weren't. When I watched them, I'm like, how'd that hurt?
And then
Like when
they
Hogan would
drag
drop
him.
that big leg, I'm like, what does that do to somebody?
And then they drag him to them
To them croc-infested
little
waters?
ponds, and
Yeah. Just see what happens.
it's a good place for you.
Leave him there. Sounds like a pretty good idea. That guy lost his mind. Sounds like he mixed a little weed with some hard liquor down there.
Golly.
It's 10-1 or something like that. I don't know.
We're not keeping score.
No, it's exhibition day today, but I feel good about how the preseason's going.
I'm not playing this.
I feel good about how the preseason's going. And we're going to carry that momentum over into the regular season next week.
Yeah, there's a concept that works.
There you go. Oh, yeah, Holly. Nice. All right. We got more morning show. I'm glad to see Holly's decided to at least get competitive and just stop laying there and get hit like that. Get up and
Stop flirting with me.
fight back a little bit. All right, we're going to be here until 8:30, so we got a lot more fun. It's Friday. We got Name That Tune, Stupid Silly Stat later on. Your birthdays, call those in. We've already had a few submissions today. We got Joke of the Day. The Friday Mix will make an appearance in a little while as well. It's the Thunder Radio Morning Show, brought to you by Dr. James Van Winkle. Emsala Treatments. Solve urinary incontinence so you can walk around Disney World or wherever it is you're at without having to worry about urinary incontinence problems. Play with the kids, the grandkids, jump on the trampoline. Heck, just cough and sneeze without having to worry about having issues. drvanwinkle.com. These are in-office procedures, or I say procedures, it's a treatment. There is no operations required, non-invasive. Have it done on your lunch break. Learn more at drvanwinkle.com.
Broadcasting from the Unity Medical Center studios, this is Thunder Radio.
Your hometown radio station.
Oh, yeah. You're doing good over there.
I'm not. I'm chopped liver.
Nice. I've already used that one, though.
I didn't hear you.
Yeah, you did.
No, I can use it.
I very rarely will say no bump. It's only like something I'm real late coming back.
Josh, I'm gonna tell you something. I can't.
Holly came up here and learned to work the board yesterday.
Jackson was very patient with
And he's
me,
very good at showing you that stuff.
and he was a very good teacher. He
I got that birthday for Lori West tomorrow. Go ahead.
was like, do you wanna push the buttons? And I was like, thank you. Josh a lot of time tries to micromanage I was like, I'm glad it's you showing me and not Josh. Because Josh is so, why don't you know this already? And he talks so fast through the instructions. I still haven't figured out what the first thing it was. And he's just going, simple, not too bad. And I'm like, get away from me. But Jackson was like, do you have any questions? There's no such thing as a dumb question. He was very like, because I told him, I'm like, if I get flustered, I'll cry.
To be fair, I told you it'd be better for you to learn from Jackson because he's a good teacher.
He was a good teacher.
Yeah, I knew that.
I'm going to do a good job on Saturday. So if y'all tune in on Saturday and listen to the baseball game,
That's Holly running the board.
I'll be running the board and controlling the commercials and stuff like that.
If it goes terribly wrong, y'all remember who to blame. She's going to do great.
There was one time last night when you came back in 30 seconds.
Yeah.
And it wasn't enough time for me to get situated and count, because you'll say 30 seconds. But by the time I read your message and look back over here, oh, wait, there's a commercial that's already played. Was it a 15? Do we go back on now? Do I stop? And I finally was like, Jackson, you do it. I'm going too slow. I can't read that fast.
Yeah, we usually don't take 30-second breaks in baseball, usually. I think it was
Well,
before the game.
You did.
Yeah, I needed a quick. Otherwise, it was going to be like a 6-minute commercial break. I needed to come back and do a quick thing because we were a little off yesterday on the start time.
Well, let's keep it neater on Saturday, okay?
I keep it neat.
The only thing I think that I'm having issue understanding how to bring you on is the national anthem.
Oh, I just have it playing so he knows. I have it on my side so he knows when it's over. I'm ready to have it back.
Okay, so in the home of the brave.
I'd like to have it back within about 30 seconds after that.
30 seconds after that.
Ish, yeah.
So when it goes off, whatever commercial is playing,
let
that finish.
Let it finish. If it's only got 5 seconds left, I'll run another commercial. If it's got 20, 25 seconds left, I'll take it after that.
See, that's my thing. I'm going to have a hard time trying to get a bump in there.
Just have one plugged in and you can drop it down if you need to. You can have a bump there and you can switch it.
Okay.
I'll show you how to do that.
I know how to do it. Jackson showed me.
Yeah. You just click switch. We need board operators. We have 2 primary board operators. They just sometimes occasionally they'll both be busy. So why are you working Saturday and not the boy one?
He's got a golf tournament.
That's what it is. Oh boy. It's gonna create problems.
Why?
Well, because we got this remote Saturday. I need him to go clean it up, but he can't. I can't go clean it up and go to Franklin County in time for a ball game at 1. So.
Oh, is the game in Franklin County?
Yes.
I can clean it up.
You know how to take down all the stuff?
Yeah.
And put the tent up and stuff?
Yes.
Okay. Well, you may have to go do that. Trey wants to know if it took Jackson 4 years to learn to work the board. He did not. Jackson's very.
Where's Kate at? I feel like I'm getting a lot of grief this
I
morning.
blocked her from the page.
You did not.
She can't even watch it anymore.
Give us a call today, 728-220, or visit us online at cottonpest.com. That's cottonpest.com.
This program does not necessarily reflect the views and opinions of Thunder Radio Management. Well, Yes, it actually does. It's the morning show with Josh and Holly.
It's time to hit the game side of things. We get on past the 7 o'clock hour. Time for the 7 o'clock hour anyway. It's Name That Tune, then Stupid Silly Stat, Joke of the Day. Lots of fun coming up. Florida Man Friday later on in the show. Your birthday, so much more fun. We're here 6:30 until 8:30, Monday through Friday. You can listen AM 1320, 107.9 FM, 106.7 FM if you're over towards Tullahoma, Estill Springs. You can also listen on the Manchester Go smartphone app, or you can watch the show on the Carmine Family Dental Camera Perfect Smile Cams. It's on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. Holly's having a rough day today. She's losing at all the games we play.
Yes.
Trey said Kate's probably busy searching for lyrics for you.
It's a disaster. Such a catastrophe.
Ah, look at you trying to make a comeback. I mean, the game's over, but you
Don't
can
call it a comeback. I ain't ever left. What is that? Is that rap? Is that somebody? Is it Eminem?
I don't think it's that
Please
song.
let it be this
I
song.
don't think it's that song. All right, we've got to name that tune, but first, what's for lunch over at Prater's Barbecue today, Holly? 620 Woodbury Highway, 11 until 2. They got their $9.99 lunch special.
I'll have to read that for you.
Oh.
Cajun catfish, fried catfish, smoked pulled pork, smoked pork chops, mashed potatoes, baked beans, broccoli and cheese, mac and cheese, potato salad, coleslaw, side salad. Get your choice of a meat, 2 sides, a drink, and bread, all for just $9.99. Find Prater's at 620 Woodbury Highway.
All right, Holly, name that tune. Tell everybody how to play.
Josh has got a little snippet of a tune. He's going to play a 1, 2, and a 3 second clip. Once you have figured out the name of the song, give us a call on the Ben Lomond hotline. The area code is 931-728-1320, or you can dial the second line, 728-3526. You got to tell me the name, exact right name of the song and the artist that's singing it in the clip.
All right. Name of the song and the artist. Here we go. That's going to be difficult.
Difficult.
Tough and difficult.
Difficult.
Difficult. It's a new word I just came up with. Kevin West says that's LL Cool J that you spit out there. You're
Oh, okay.
calling to come back and never left. Mm-hmm. Somebody heard him call him with the answer, so Rachel Williams knows what it is. Oh. This is difficult.
Very difficult.
I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna go ahead and go to the 2. We got Thunder Radio shirt for grabs today, right?
Mhm.
That's what we're doing. By the way, people who won the Mule Day tickets, they're still here. You better pick them up today because we're not gonna be here over the weekend for you to pick them up. And Mule Day is this weekend. Morning show.
Oh, wait, give me 1 second. Don't dream it's over, crowded house.
Don't dream it's over, crowded house. Good job. What's your name?
Nolan.
Nolan. Oh, good job, Nolan. Well done. You got it right. Come on by and get yourself some Thunder Radio swag, okay?
Okay.
Thanks.
Goodbye.
Bye-bye. Have
like
a
he's
good
Team
day.
Josh.
Oh, yeah. He's 100% Team John. Sing it. Sing it, Holly. I feel like
I love that song.
I feel like Nolan got some help.
No, he knew it. That's his ringback tone even.
The ringback tones.
It was very important what song you picked for your ringback tone.
Oh, yeah. And your ringtone in general. Like, and people still have those, like ringtones that are songs or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't do that anymore. But it used to. It's like, it was very important what you selected. That
Yes,
told your personality,
Absolutely,
both sides.
yeah.
Ringtone and ringback tone. And then there was the orchestra music or whatever when you didn't have one. Now I think it just rings. I'm all about that. Trey says, bring back ringtones. You can still get them. Right? Like, can you still get a ringtone?
Do people do that anymore? Do people do
I've
that?
heard-
do
I've heard
people
it. I've
put
heard
a
people-
signature at the end of their text messages? You
They
remember
do.
that?
I do. They do. There's somebody I text sometimes that does have a signature at the end. It's still a thing. That was a big deal too. You had to have that signature
The signature.
jazzed up.
Oh, yeah.
And that was before emojis, really. So you had to have know how to
Yeah.
draw them in with the normal characters on the phone.
Right. And like social
Josh and Holly.
right, Josh and Holly. forever.
Heart, a little bracket, a 3.
Now they have their unique ways that they put their names on social media.
Oh yeah, that's where it's at now.
And I think for us it was the signatures and ringtones.
Trey said only on Androids, I believe.
Oh, okay.
Really? You can't get a ringtone on an iPhone?
Or does he mean signatures?
Yeah, I think he means signatures. Maybe. Yeah, because signatures. He said those people with Androids need help remembering their name anyway. True. Every time I text somebody with an Android, I'm like, oh.
I don't know.
Green.
This Apple is supposed to have just the most awesomest camera.
You broke it.
And Coach
you
Costello at the high school took his Android phone and took a picture of the moon.
It's hard to get a picture of the moon.
That was better than the picture I took with my big camera.
Well, congratulations on his picture of the moon. And he can enjoy his virus that his phone certainly has.
Do they still? They don't do that anymore.
Oh, I'm sure they do.
Do phones get viruses like computers?
The Androids are pretty notorious for getting those. I feel like the Samsungs do better than some of the others.
I'm gonna be perfectly honest with you, Josh. I didn't know that wasn't the same thing.
Just runs on the Android operating system. I feel like the what was the very first not the iPhone, but the first smartphone?
Motorola? I don't know.
No, not a BlackBerry, but like the first Droid phone. Like I got that one. Like the first phone you could do your email on and stuff.
I don't remember.
Oh, it was the best thing ever. I was like, oh my God, look at all this stuff right here. I could do anything on this phone. Now I just take it for granted. But I remember the first time and then after about a year, it gotten so slow. Like it had gotten so much junk on it. Like you couldn't do anything. And then because you had all these things on the App Store you could go get. I could download all this music illegally and I could make all these ringtones and stuff. And Droid X, I think that probably is what it is. I had that. And like it was the very first one.
Before that,
move these icons around on the screen.
Before that, when they just had the regular flip phones, when texting became a thing, I was in about the 11th grade when I started to text, and you had to use T9, and every text you sent was like 10 cents.
Oh yes,
but you didn't know that.
Didn't know that.
So you just
the phone bill came.
Sending people texts. You didn't even know if they had a phone that could receive texts.
Yeah, until they text you back.
Yeah, you're like, let's see if this works. Hey,
I figured it out one day when I don't know if I was a junior or a senior, but I was like, what is this message thing? And I started messaging my friend. He messaged back, and I was like, dude,
it's awesome.
Look at this. And no clue it costs money. No
clue. And then your parents get
it's
the
like,
phone
why
bill.
is the phone bill $187 more than it was? And I was like, I don't know. I didn't do anything. He's like, it says you sent 48,000 text messages. And I'm like, I didn't know that.
Honest.
I didn't know
you weren't talking to that many people. You weren't talking that much.
I didn't know that charged like that. I had no clue.
It was T9 back then.
Oh, so it was hard.
It was. It took a long. You couldn't. None of the days of sending these big long paragraphs of chewing somebody out was.
And that's why. Yeah, it was like you said, yes, and no, and okay. That's why I get mad now when somebody sends me back K. I'm like, oh no, you can send more than that. If you got T9, I get it because that's a lot of work.
I feel
Do not send me back K.
I think when you say K, you're being like K.
Yeah, K.
Like you're being disrespectful.
The older
K
folks,
for me is disrespectful.
Older folks like to send back the thumbs up, and every time I see that, my mind is like, okay. And I want to break their thumb. Do not send me back a thumbs up. And I'm about to get a bunch of them right now. I know that's about to happen.
Sometimes I send just a thumbs up because I feel like it's like, okay, good.
Trey said, but you didn't have to look when typing. That is correct. And that's why distracted driving, I feel like we should be grandfathered in because I grew up. We
started with
T9 texting while driving. And if you can do that, then, I should be able to voice to text all day long.
I could, when I was a waitress. Now
Kids do not text and drive. It's dangerous.
I see waitresses and waiters and hostess, they have their phones out now a lot more.
Mm-hmm.
When I was in high school and I had
that.
I would keep it in my apron pocket. Mm-hmm. And like Trey said, I could text without looking and just sit, we weren't supposed to have them out. So you didn't want nobody to see.
Hand in my pocket and can text without Yeah, because you knew
how
one
many.
was A, B, and C. I had to push it 3 times to get to C, and you knew exactly how long you needed to wait if you needed to hit an A after that. I mean, you knew exactly
Yeah.
what to do, and you could be remarkably accurate. I'm pretty good with the swipe texting on iPhone.
Oh, are you?
Yeah, like I don't have to really look so much. Dr. Van Winkle said, "Cut us old farts some slack. We don't know the rules." He must have sent me a thumbs up at some point in time.
Does he have a signature at the bottom?
Hey, he's got an iPhone, so there's no signature
Okay.
available. Trey said that's why people order shrimp, get chicken right there. Y'all are on your phones and not paying any attention. If you were listening yesterday, that's going to make sense to you. If not, shame on you for not listening to the show yesterday. Congratulations to Nolan, winner on Name That Tune. We got more games when we come back. Stupid Silly Stat, Joke of the Day. We got a news break here. Florida Man Friday later on in the show. Such a fun day. Speaking of Dr. Van Winkle, M-Sculpt Neo treatments can get that body shaped up just perfect for summer. Spot reduce fat as much as 30% in the treated area. And if that's not what you're looking for, maybe you're just a little too big. You're not quite ready for that aspect of shaping your body. Laser liposuction tummy tuck, minimally invasive. He can do that in his office. Learn more at drvanwinkle.com. Breast augmentation is also available. That's drvanwinkle.com. Stop by his office, 1030 MacArthur Street in Manchester, Middle Tennessee Surgical Associates.
Now, another update from the WMSR Thunder Radio News Center.
There's what people order shrimp and get the chicken. I just imagine Holly being the best waitress ever. I do. I imagine you being just taking care of your people.
I was a good waitress.
I'm being serious.
Well, I can't tell. I've got some kind of traumatic strip. Okay.
No, I feel like you'd be great. Seriously. No doubt.
One time, someone was like, "Hey, can I get some steak sauce?" And I had a cut on my finger and a Band-Aid on my finger.
Yeah.
And when you're a waitress and you got to clean off the tables, you got to dip your hands into the soapy water bucket and wring out a rag. And I guess I did that so many times, the Band-Aid had come unstuck. And when I handed him the bottle and walked away, "Enjoy your meal," my Band-Aid was stuck to the bottle. And they called me back over, and the look on his face was utter disgust.
Can you imagine?
He was like,
Can you imagine?
so I grabbed the bottle. I was like, "Who did that?" Not me.
Can you imagine if the Manchester TN Forum was a thing when you were waitressing?
I'd have got blasted hard.
Remember that time you told that guy to eat with his fingers and he didn't have no fingers? He had no fingers. He was missing them. She's like, eat it with your hands.
You just butchered that story.
Or
That's
something.
such a good story, and you can't lead with the.
Trace a nice aroma of rotten leather in Tullahoma this morning. Oh, what's going on over there?
That where they make baseball gloves?
They closed that plant years ago.
Phantom smells.
Tell the story, then I messed it up.
They know now. They know what happened. There's this guy, he ordered some food sitting by himself. I was trying to be cutesy waitress. I forgot to bring his silverware. He said, "Ma'am, can I get some silverware, please?" He wasn't rude. He was just asking. And I said, "No, I was just going to let you eat it with your fingers." And I looked down, and he was missing like 2 fingers on that hand and like 1 on the... He's missing 3 total.
You'd never be able to convince him you didn't do that on purpose. Like in his mind, he's like, "She saw my hands and she said that."
Well,
How
I
did you not
didn't.
get
I
fired?
didn't. I was mortified. I did go ahead and pull the knife out of the silverware roll, though.
You won't be needing this. Can't afford to lose
I
any
can
more
see
than
you're
this.
accident prone.
Brad Coslow said, Androids had swipe texting a long time. I sent back a thumbs up.
You said Citizen K.
Okay.
He's going to think you're the meanest person. Put JK.
No, if you listen to the whole conversation,
What if he didn't? What if he's just like, "Wow, Josh's an asshole"? I'm sure that he thinks that anyway.
join the club. Green bubbles.
Huh?
Should I say green bubbles? It's Android phones.
What's green bubbles?
The green.
Oh. Is that how you know?
Yeah.
So if it's in green,
It's an Android phone. Yeah. Or it didn't go through as an iMessage. If somebody's got an iPhone every now and then.
so that is
That's an Android. Somebody's got an Android there.
Nikki.
Yep.
Let's see what Amy's got. No, Amy's got a. What about a big group message? Where
You'll be able to tell. There's somebody who's going to have an Android in there. They'll ruin it. If you got a group of iPhones, they'll be blue. But usually there's that one person. Trey can't believe you don't know this. I know. This is what I deal with. She's the president of the company.
you don't deal with anything. I deal with you.
That's in the LOL face.
An LOL.
Do y'all say
face.
LOL or are you just in the laughy face?
It
now?
depends.
I feel like now you just send the laughy face.
Let me tell you when I use them.
Because you're like LOL.
You don't care to listen. You just want to talk. You just want me to shut up until it's your turn to talk.
Go ahead, I'll wait. It's my turn.
I know you're awful. If somebody sends me something funny, I'll send back laughy faces. But if I'm saying something that I kind of mean lightheartedly, like she sure paid a lot for that baseball bat, LOL.
Yeah, gotcha. So LOL is for you're not really laughing, but you're keeping it lighthearted.
Yeah.
Laughy faces are for really laughing out loud.
Yes.
If you watch the videos I sent you, you laugh out loud more.
Thumbs down. He sent me one in the 20 videos he sent me the other. Golly. One was a laugh out loud. And he knew it because he was sitting next to me on the couch. He's sending me these videos while he's right there. He's watching them and sending them right away.
Why don't you can watch it at your leisure?
Why don't you just be like, look at this? That way you don't junk up my phone.
It's not junking up your phone. If it was
It
Android,
takes up
it probably
memory.
would take up more memory, but
No.
Holly is the planner, the brains, and the looks. She just needs Josh to push all the fancy buttons.
The snowflake button makes it cold, cold, cold. Set temperature makes it hold, hold, hold.
This is the morning show with Josh and Holly.
yeah, it is. Thunder Radio Morning Show here until 8:30. Brought to you by Dr. James Van Winkle. Temperature Envy. Say goodbye to wrinkles with no injections, no needles. Learn more at drvanwinkle.com. It's DRVAN Winkle.com. I got to get everybody a temperature update, Holly, before we do joke of the day. It's not as cold out. It's cold, but it's not as cold as we were anticipating. 37 degrees this morning. Not a lot of frost out there, maybe in the outlying areas, but none in town here. Mid-50s today, a lot like yesterday, but we should see some more sun as the day goes and not quite as many gusty wind bursts like we had yesterday. Just 5 to 10 mile an hour sustained out of the northwest. And then down around 32 tonight, though, so keep those plants covered up. Temperature update brought to you by Wisteria Hill Boutique. Great boutique stuff at bargain prices. 205 South Woodland Street. Always a good deal at Wisteria Hill. Find them in downtown Manchester. All right, Holly, joke of the day.
Why can you not eat aluminum? Why can you not eat aluminum?
Why is that, Holly?
Because you'll sheet metal.
Yes.
The joke of the day is crafted for you by Board and Brush in Manchester. Board and Brush is perfect for just about any occasion. Birthday parties for adults and kids, bachelorette parties, work groups, girls' night out. There's an S at the end of it on the read, so I'm going to mark that out so I don't get stumbled. Board and Brush also offers specialty workshops like glass etching, cornhole board sets, cookie decorating, doormats, and much, much more. Follow them on Facebook. Check them out online at boardandbrush.com/Manchester.
You get all that in there? Kids, use that joke of the day on your teachers today, yeah?
And now it's time for stupid, silly statistics that you never knew
I don't know where you're getting your statistics.
and probably don't need.
Kim, did you bring your statistics?
Joke of the day revved up, not joke of the day, stupid silly stats revved up by our friends at Freedom Automotive in Manchester. 515 Hillsborough Boulevard. That's right in front of College Street Elementary, near the main intersection in town there. They're locally owned and operated, and they can take care of all of your automotive repairs. So the owners, the technicians, they're locally owned. So they're going, eating at the same restaurants you are. Their kids play on the same ball teams, go to the same churches, same schools. They see you, they know you. They're going to go the extra mile to make sure you are satisfied, your vehicle is well taken care of. Go by and see them, 515 Hillsborough Boulevard. They're open 6 days a week, Monday through Saturday. Holly?
23% of people say that this is the best non-breakfast food to eat for breakfast. I'm going to read it again. 23% of people say that this is the best non-breakfast food to eat for breakfast. Don't call in and say pizza. I'm just going to take that off the table.
23% is a low number, y'all.
Pizza is going to be a higher number.
Yeah, one in four say that this is a good non-breakfast food. And there's Leanne with pizza. It's not pizza. There's Hattie with pizza. They're just being smart, Alex. 728-1320. First person with the right answer is going to win Thunder Radio swag today. We would love to hook you up with some prizes. Pam says cookies. I love cookies for breakfast.
Yes.
Ice cream. Morning show.
Spaghetti.
Spaghetti's a good guess.
Great guess, but not it. Spaghetti. That's a good guess because that's something you wouldn't think of. And it's also nasty.
It's not nasty.
I don't want spaghetti for dinner. I sure don't want it for breakfast.
Guess what you're getting tonight, buddy?
I'm not having spaghetti. I got to call a soccer game tonight. I'm busy.
You're calling a soccer game?
Westwood at 5. Yeah. Go assist that young lady there. She's here to pick up some prizes, probably. Morning show.
Mac and cheese.
Mac and cheese. That's a good guess, but not it. Does she work for Dunkin'? She's got a Dunkin' visor on. Nice. You should have brought us some Dunkin'. I'm just kidding. She came in to pick up prizes. She had her Dunkin' visor on. You walk in here with some coffee.
She looked like she needed to get back to work.
She looked like she needed
She
to
was
go
headed to work.
go serve some Dunkin'. I'll go see her. 728-1320. All right. The stat this morning. 23% of people say this is the best non-breakfast food to have for breakfast. We've had a few good guesses. Spaghetti, mac and cheese. Over on the Carmine Family Dental Cam's cheeseburger crystals.
Oh.
Cold chicken.
I love cold chicken. Right out of the fridge, that left over from the night before, fried chicken.
Cold chicken for breakfast, yes. If I'm eating cold chicken like for dinner, or I'm eating chicken for like leftover chicken for dinner, I'm gonna heat that up. Morning show. Tacos. Good try, but not it. Good try. Not it.
I've never had tacos for breakfast.
I don't think I've had that either. I may have had a taco roll for breakfast once. Walked
from
through there.
leftovers.
Yeah, it's just left laying out from the night before. Morning show.
A bologna sandwich.
Bologna sandwich. Not it. Good try.
I have had a bologna
Morning show.
sandwich for breakfast.
Pizza. Good try, but not it.
Was it a good try,
It
though?
wasn't. It was not a good try. No, it was not a good try. 23% of people, 23, 1 in 4, say this is the best non-breakfast food to have for breakfast. Cold pizza is pretty popular breakfast. Ebony says steak. A lot of people like steak for breakfast. Steak and eggs.
Oh, yeah. That's
Morning show.
Lasagna.
What'd you say?
Lasagna.
Lasagna. Good try, but not it.
I heard marijuana.
I heard Bologna. Morning show.
A salad.
Salad. Good try, but no, not it. Not a salad. It's a lot of effort.
That sounds healthy.
Yeah. I had a salad for breakfast.
It was a fruit salad. Had apples in it.
Yeah. So
Walnut apple salad.
Basically, I had water. I had water for breakfast. Remember that time you had an iguana and you just fed it lettuce?
Let's talk about all the things that you did dumb growing up. How about we do that? What's that segment called?
I don't know. There's not one. Chad Hatfield says Vienna sausages.
Man,
Oof.
when I was little, I tore
Tore them up. Didn't realize how
Yes.
nasty they are. Now I can't eat
It's
that.
kind of hard getting that first one out because they pack them in there so tight and you got to get that middle one out there. But when you reach in, your fingernails scrape the sides of the other ones.
Morning show.
What about a hot dog?
Hot dog is the right answer. Yes. Yes. Is this?
I hadn't one in a long time.
All right. Is this Sue?
It is.
Oh, good job,
job,
Sue.
Sue.
Congratulations. We'll see you later.
Thank you.
Yes.
Thank
Y'all
you.
have a blessed day.
You
Thank
too.
you.
Come on by and get
Bye-bye.
you some prizes. Oh, yes. Sue, hot dog is the right answer.
I've never had a hot dog for breakfast.
Yeah, 23% of people say that a hot dog is the best non-breakfast. I just can't imagine getting up having a hot dog because you know they're eating that cold.
I'll tell you what I have done in the summertime when I sleep a little later. Everybody's gone. They're doing their own thing. Nobody's at the house. I'll have an early lunch and go out there and grill me a hot dog up. But so technically it's the first thing I'm eating for the day, but I've never gotten up like prior to 8 and like, I'm gonna have a hot dog for breakfast. But I guess if you fried it, like cut it in half and fried it, it would be like fried bologna. Basically, you could eat it with your eggs and your toast and stuff.
I'm just not. I can't imagine.
But I can't see eating it like on the bun with the mustard first thing in the morning.
Yeah, like getting up eating it like you would eat a hot dog.
Yeah,
I'm out on that.
If you are cooking it for a breakfast, like a meat substitute for, you ain't got no bacon or sausage.
Trey said, I ain't eating no hot dog. I ain't no cold hot dog, no matter what time of day it is. Remember back in the day, though, when we were young, you just get that thing out of the fridge.
You went in the fridge and got a hot dog and just ate it cold.
Slap it on sandwich bread.
I didn't even slap it on sandwich bread. I just walked around with it.
Those are the hot dog buns we got, though. Sandwich bread. You just put it right across diagonal ways, and that was your hot dog bun. And they were either boiled or they were cold. And that's how I got them.
I didn't like using the bread because a bun doesn't get as soggy as quickly. You kind of need that top crust to. You eat a hamburger on white bread, and you have your fingerprints in the bread from the grease.
Dr. Van Winkle says fried hot dogs for breakfast are the bomb. Put them on a biscuit.
Oh, okay.
So fry a hot dog, put it on a biscuit. Yeah, I can't imagine now eating a cold hot dog, like just getting it out of the fridge and just eat. Like, oh, it's making me a little nauseous.
No, it's not that bad. No, a cold hot dog.
A cold hot dog.
Yeah, no, I've not done that since I was
10.
Yeah, 10 or under.
Jessica said Hudson and Brody just go grab them. Brody. I can't read from way over here. Just grab them out of the fridge. Eat them.
I think someone asked if she was related to us yesterday.
Jessica Addison?
Yeah.
Oh.
Ask how
well, most of the rest of the people on the feed are the family.
This is family.
It's a family show.
What's up, fam?
Yeah. Hattie says you and I were built the same, Holly. Camille thinks a cold hot dog would be nasty. I'm out.
I love hot dogs. I wish we had that clip from Legally Blonde where the mom says it makes me want a hot dog real bad.
Oh, we can get that.
Huh?
I can get that in here. We can just play it anytime you want.
Speaking of, you know what other sound effect I feel like should be on one of our buttons you could just rapidly push is the start of the Harris Law Firm commercial for when you and I are bickering.
Yeah, just have that ready to go.
Just have it ready to go.
Are you tired of your morning show host? Have a whole new commercial. Let's tell you about the Common John Brewing Company in Manchester. So they'll be open up for breakfast this morning. They got hot dogs. I don't know if you can get a hot dog for breakfast down there, but you can go down there and get you a hot dog for lunch. They got great hot dogs. Holly loves them. For breakfast, the breakfast burrito is highly recommended. Get on by and see them at Common John Brewing Company. They open this morning at 8. They'll be down there all throughout the day and tonight. Good pizzas for lunch, hot dogs, as we mentioned. Try them out tomorrow as well, starting at 8 and Sunday starting at 10. Always a good time, family-friendly atmosphere at Common John Brewing Company, 210 Woodbury Highway in Manchester. It's Friday, Holly. That means we got to fire up the mix. It is tradition. We got Florida Man Friday when we come back. Birthdays later on. We still got almost a whole hour left of morning show. Don't go anywhere. Katrina said fried hot dogs and eggs all the time as a kid.
Say what?
Katrina said fried hot dogs and eggs all the time as a kid.
that. 1 and 4 is not that unusual. That seems about right.
Trey's giving you a quiz.
Okay.
Holly, is that breakfast sausage, Italian sausage, or pork sausage?
I like all the sausage. I don't discriminate against sausage.
Kim said, growing up, it's all we had was sandwich bread. I know, we didn't have hot dog buns. If we went somewhere and had hot dog buns, I had 4 or 5 hot dogs. I'm gonna eat up a hot dog. What was it? Went to the Elam Foundation event, like maybe it was 2 or 3 years ago. And what?
Nothing. Well, I'm just thinking the boy went. We got our money's worth.
He had like 4 hamburgers.
I was like, buddy, you gotta stop. You can't. He did. He ate.
I was like, get one. Jessica said, during Sausage Fest, we'll find a sausage Holly doesn't like.
Let's try. Because even.
Morning, Matt. Sausage Fest.
Even mediocre sausage, I mean, it's still.
Better than no sausage at all. You don't like just regular breakfast sausage, though.
Yes, I do.
Do you?
Yeah, sometimes. Now, I like it when it's cooked a little burnt.
She likes to burn her meat.
I like it a little burnt.
Yeah.
I'm weird about pork. I just want to make sure it's really good and done. I can't enjoy it.
Do you know what that pig ate when it was alive?
Yeah, that's why I want to use the heat to really cook it out of there.
Them things will eat anything.
But I don't like. I like tough meat. I like crunchy bacon. I like burnt hamburgers, burnt sausage. I like my meat to be tough.
Liverwurst coming right up. Oh.
Is that sausage? I don't want to eat liver. I take it back. That's a bad sausage.
Trey said I have some in my freezer she wouldn't like.
What kind is it? Liverwurst?
Sausage must be overcooked. I agree. But
Who
a
said
pork
that?
chop, Trey, a pork chop you can't overcook. And they cook the flavor out of it and it's dry.
I couldn't eat a pork chop overcooked. It's tough anyway.
I'll be honest with you, I don't think I've ever cooked a pork chop.
Do you like pork
chops? I like
chop?
pork chops, yeah.
Do you want me to cook them?
I've said before I wanted them more, but you don't like them. Like that was a long time ago.
I mean, I'll cook them for you.
I mean, now I don't. If we have options, I mean, pork chop over spaghetti, yes. Pork chop and tacos, I'd rather have tacos. That's really our option. Pork chop and jambalaya, I like jambalaya.
But you like pork chop over spaghetti.
Pork chop over spaghetti.
Guess
probably.
what you're having tonight for dinner?
Spaghetti. I'm not gonna have nothing because I got Westwood soccer at 5.
I'm gonna carry a Tupperware of spaghetti up to you.
Somebody's walking up to the door.
Uh-oh.
They're at the door. Gerald.
Gerald.
He's got some tickets. And is it Gerald or is it Gerald?
My mom says Gerald.
Gerald.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yes, sir. Appreciate you.
Yeah, thank you. Can I buy the tickets to the Lady Raiders fundraiser here, or do I have to?
We don't have them. I think you can get them at the door.
I mean, I can find some. I can go out to Coffee County and buy a jacket or whatever.
Yeah, we don't have them here. We probably
Yeah,
should. Probably should.
Right today.
Oh, yeah. Brace game day.
Yeah. Is there home opening tonight? Yeah, I mean, we don't have them.
Okay, all right. Yeah, I'll just go out. I'll find somebody.
Okay.
Is it this weekend or?
It's just Saturday.
tomorrow.
Tomorrow? Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Saturday.
Thank you.
Probably see you there.
All
Yeah.
right.
We don't have our tickets yet either.
Okay.
They should have them at the door. Davy Stout says, that's a good woman right there. I don't like them, but I'll make them for you. That's right.
He don't know how good he's got it.
I do know how good I got
No, he don't. He's rotten.
it. I don't know how good I got it.
He comes on here and he just complains and tells everybody about all the dumb things I do, makes fun of me.
Just easy,
And I'm like,
low-hanging fruit.
I'll make you pork chops, husband. Why do I do that? No pork chops for you.
That's fine. No pork chop. I'd rather save those points for something else.
I'm old fashioned though. I enjoy doing the cooking and doing the cleaning, and
You just don't get to do the staying at home part.
yeah. What? I'm holding up my end of the deal. I feel like I need you to support me a little bit.
How much more stuff you want me to do here? I mean, we could hire some people to work here, but then we ain't gonna have no money.
We
More
will be
people
eating
than
hot dogs for breakfast.
Don't put pork chops in a crock pot, Trey said.
Oh, suck the moisture right out of them.
Mm-hmm. I ain't no spam sandwich, Glenn.
I never liked spam. I liked Vienna sausages, but I never liked. Oh, but I did eat some potted meat on a cracker. Did you ever eat potted meat?
No.
I liked Vienna sausages better than potted meat, but if I was hungry, I'd eat it.
Yeah, if I was hungry.
There's no way I'd eat it now.
And that's what we're having when y'all come up with the pool party. Spam.
Vienna sausage.
Vienna sausages.
Spam is big in Hawaii.
Is it?
Yeah.
Paula says Logan's has good pork chops. I've never had their pork chops.
Who said that?
Paula. Usually I get the steak. When steak is an option, I'm going to take steak.
Pork has to be my least favorite meat.
Like I like barbecue.
I think beef, chicken, pork
Yeah.
is down there at the bottom.
Like I like a good barbecue sandwich though.
That's top 5 foods for me, barbecue sandwich.
It's my least favorite meat. That's top 5 food right there.
It's funny how it is that way sometimes.
She didn't have no better explanation than that.
Yeah. I don't know how to explain it. That's the only way I like the pork. No, that's not true. I don't like pork chops.
Sister says you never order anything with meat.
I'm not a big meat eater.
Trey said they'll probably do fine in a crock pot, but my unpopular opinion is nothing is good in a crock pot except for a roast.
I cook a good roast.
And he said except for a roast. She puts them pepperoncinis in there.
Pepperoncinis and brown gravy.
It is hard to beat a good barbecue sandwich.
Ranch seasoning.
Barbecue can't be dry though. The barbecue's dry. So a good barbecue sandwich don't even need no sauce. Like, you know what I mean? There's like Prater's got good barbecue. Porky's got good barbecue.
I like
Witt's has got good barbecue.
That
used to. Like they had that little vinegar sauce.
That clear.
Yeah.
That is my favorite. We had that at our wedding. I loved it so much.
Oh, we still got 30 more seconds. Josh Taylor, I'm fixing to start a carnivore diet. I've seen those.
Who said that?
Josh Taylor. I've seen those carnivore diets. It's almost basically like keto kind of stuff. Which is all. It's all you can have. It's basically steak and eggs all day. And I'm like, well, I could probably do that. I don't know how you get your fiber. I mean, I have to take a supplement or something, or I'm going to be in pain.
Manchester's only live and local radio morning show. You're listening to Josh and Holly on Thunder Radio.
Thunder Radio morning show here until 8:30 today. Josh and Holly getting you to work, getting you to school, getting you home from work on this finally Friday edition of the morning show. I feel like this week has flown by.
It has.
What?
Nothing. I didn't do a good job of. That's it. That's all I had was.
People are used to it, Holly. Don't have
it
such
has.
high.
Went by quick. You're right.
It's Friday, and that means we got Florida Man Friday coming up in just a second. I want to get you a full weather forecast. Before we do that, though, we're going to be in the mid-50s today. More sun than yesterday, but we're not starting off that way. Got a lot of clouds out there this morning. And then tonight, 32, so some freezing temperatures. Tomorrow, up around 60. Much better day tomorrow. Calm winds 5 to 10 out of the north. 37 tomorrow night, and then Sunday, much more warmer. 71, mostly sunny skies. Mid-50s Sunday night, we see a 60% chance of rain Sunday night, actually. Monday's looking pretty good, 70 with a 20% chance of rain and storms. And then Tuesday, a 70% chance of showers with a high of 68. And a long-range look into next Wednesday, we're still going to stay around 72. I don't see any cold temperatures next week at all. We stay in the 70s. What's that, Holly?
I'm just ready for Florida Man.
Oh, well, just 1 second. Weather forecast brought to you by Patent Pest Control. They're going to notice the good temperatures, too, those bugs. They're going to get out, and they want to be giving you a hard time on your back porches, especially if it's not screened in. Call Patent Pest Control. No contract obligations. 931-247-0781. That's 931-247-0781. Florida Man Friday. Go ahead, Holly.
You're going to like this first one. Florida man accused of hitting a Walgreens store manager with a Bible on Easter Sunday.
Nice.
Peter Owens, age 35, was arrested and charged with felony battery after the incident that unfolded at a Walgreens in Clearwater.
Whole new meaning to the term Bible thumper there.
According to the affidavit, Owens entered the Walgreens store just after 11 p.m. to purchase a pair of headphones when he got into a verbal altercation with the store employee over the merchandise. The argument escalated after the employee got the store manager involved. Owens allegedly smacked her in the face with a Bible after she asked him to leave the store. Officials also said that this was not Owens' first run-in with the law. He has one prior conviction for battery and was convicted and charged in 2020.
Just carrying a Bible around with him there, huh?
Police were able to locate Owens shortly after and take him into custody. He told police he hit the store manager with his Bible because she was being rude. And then added, "I didn't mean to hit her."
I didn't mean to hit her. I'd like to see the video of that.
However, Owens' crime spree did not stop there. Less than 24 hours after his release, he was arrested again. He allegedly stole golly, oh my five. He stole a man's shoes and a box of Cheez-Its from Walmart.
He stole somebody's shoes?
I misread that. He stole men's shoes.
Oh, men's. Because in my head, I'm like, why didn't he just go steal some shoes that were new?
He got the Cheez-Its. He did.
Okay.
He did. I just can't read.
I thought this guy was like stealing used shoes. Trey said reading is hard.
The affidavit said that Owens allegedly grabbed the snack, took it in the bathroom with him before selecting a pair of shoes from the shelf and ripping the tag off. He then tried the shoes on before shoving them inside a duffel bag.
Cheeses were probably more expensive than the shoes were.
He was stopped by a loss prevention officer. He was arrested. $150 bond. I feel like that's a little low. I don't know.
$150?
$150. Did you see where the space junk crashed into a Florida man's home?
I did not. I did not see that.
Okay, well, it did. The NASA is investigating after what appears to be trash from the International Space Station came crashing down into a Florida home last month. The man said that he wasn't home when the nearly 2-pound object tore through the roof and both floors of his 2-story home.
Oh, God. How heavy was it?
2 pounds.
I guess falling from space, you pick up some speed.
He said it was a tremendous sound and it almost hit my son.
Oh.
He was 2 rooms over and heard it all.
Can you imagine something just crashing through your roof and through your floors?
Nope. Something ripped through the house and then made a big hole in the floor and on the ceiling when we heard. He said, I immediately thought it was a meteorite. When he saw the damage and saw like the aftermath, he's like, that's got to be a meteorite. But it was just space junk.
Huh. Like they threw out their trash? Did they flush the toilet? Is that what happened?
I don't know.
Did they evacuate the septic?
I don't know what it is.
I thought the atmosphere was supposed to eat that stuff up.
I'll have to do more investigating. A Florida man climbs a cell phone tower, disconnects the power in a live video.
Well, you just unplug it?
This
How
happened
do you
in
disconnect the power from a cell tower?
Boop.
I know.
On Wednesday, Miami Police Department issued a traffic advisory. They had closed the streets down due to a man who had climbed the cell phone tower. A live video captured by a local news station showed the man climbing up the tower with first responders nearby. In the video, the man, sorry, I had a pop up. The man posed as a T-Mobile worker and was able to pass by other employees and just climb the tower. The outlet also reported that the man was seen disconnecting power from the tower and unhooking certain lines. Police reported they identified the man as Richard Smith. Miami police spokesperson said that the man has also seen disconnecting other portions of the tower, attempting to throw them down on the ground.
So this guy, it was videoing it.
The news was videoing.
Oh, the new. Oh, okay. I thought he was videoing
No.
it, like for to go viral or whatever people do.
No.
Jessica Addison says, "What is worse, getting shot on the toilet or a meteor just randomly hitting your house?"
Ooh.
Because that happened the other day, right? Somebody got shot on their toilet.
Yeah.
What day was that?
Yeah, it went through the house.
Is that Wednesday's Worst Criminals, or I can't remember what day we talked about that. It came through the house and hit him while he was sitting on the toilet, or maybe it may have been Florida Man Friday last week. I don't remember when that was.
This next one says, Florida man shoots roommate during a vigilance drill. Florida man is facing charges after deputies say he accidentally shot his roommate in front of two small children, mistaking comments the victim made as part of an ongoing series of drills to stay vigilant. Brad Perez, age
Sound like an excuse.
25, was arrested. According to the affidavit, he was in his living room when the victim came out of the kitchen and reportedly said, "Bro, I could assassinate you right now in a blink of an eye." Sounds like a real Dwight Schrute thing to say. The report says that Perez told deputies he thought the victim had something in his hand, so he rose and pointed his gun at him and accidentally hit the trigger.
We don't play with guns.
The bullet struck the victim in the jaw, so he was taken to the hospital with non-life-threatening injuries. The roommate confirms, the victim confirms, that they often conduct drills to stay vigilant in their surroundings by trying to get the jump on each other. Usually, let me try that one again.
What was that word you just said?
Usually, the guns are not loaded.
That's nice.
Or they use non-functioning rounds. This sounds...
Ask Alec Baldwin about those non-functioning rounds. Tracy,
his armorer is the one that got sent to prison.
Yeah, isn't that funny how that worked out?
Well, I'm just saying she's responsible for the bullets. How did the bullets get in the gun?
Right. Trey said you can't accidentally shoot someone. I know. Play stupid games, win stupid prizes. Yeah, I agree with that one. Why are we doing that?
The mother of the children told deputies she has frequently asked the men to stop performing these drills. Perez is not facing charges in the shooting, but he faces 2 counts of felony child abuse and 1 count of culpable negligence for firing a gun in front of the children and not knowing it was loaded. So,
gives the other gun owners a bad name. What are you doing?
Florida
Put
man.
that down. Last one.
Okay. Florida man put in car. Let me try again.
Josh Taylor wants to know if you've been to Common John already this morning.
No, I'm just a bad reader. Florida man put car. I want y'all to come on this show and sit in this chair and read these stories and not fumble on some words sometimes. I may be at the at the higher end of fumbling, but this Florida man put a car. Golly, y'all got me all flustered now. I feel like I can't read nothing. This Florida man put a car in cruise control, then partially stood up through the sunroof whilst speeding.
And speeding.
So he was clocked going 77 in a 45. It made no sense, said police. The 22-year-old was charged with reckless driving and possession of a controlled substance without a prescription after the incident unfolded. Police officers spotted Ellis in his silver Nissan going nearly 80 in a busy area. Police says that this area is known for having a high volume of crashes. When the vehicle approached the officer, he noticed the person had about half his body extended through the sunroof. When he pulled him over, he noticed that Ellis was the only person in the car. So at first, he thought the passenger was putting his head out.
Yeah, when you realize.
He was like, wait a minute, you're the only one in the car? He said, I asked him if he was the only person in the car. However, he repeatedly attempted to say that his USB cord got caught.
His USB cord got caught.
Yeah, it made no sense. He's like, my USB cord was caught.
So I had to stand up to the sunroof?
I don't know.
Nice. What makes you think that's a good idea?
I'd have said something like, there's a bee in here.
Right? Got stung.
I don't know. I don't know what I would have said. Probably something dumb.
You know. Trey and Jessica both said it's about time for some readers.
Me?
Yeah.
Do they think that I can't see the words?
I think y'all are.
Or is it because I hold it close?
Yeah. I don't know why they're saying it. Maybe just because you can't read it.
I can see the words.
So you just don't.
I'm just bad.
Don't know how to read them. Gotcha. All right. Past the 8 o'clock hour, Thunder Radio Morning Show Overdrive, financed by New Haven Mortgage. Get in that brand new home with the help of the experts at New Haven Mortgage. Over 60 years of experience from Heather Phillips and her team. Find them online at newhavenmtg.com. They're in downtown Manchester. NMLS 1477317. Birthdays next on the morning show.
Listen up, ladies. Most of us suffer from urinary incontinence, and it isn't getting any better as we age. But what if I told you how to solve these issues?
Do my speech next year for the chamber gala. I should take this and use it during my speech.
You probably should. Some people will get it and they will laugh incredibly hard.
Some people won't. It's okay.
That's fine, yeah.
I don't.
Hooked on Phonics worked for me.
You remember this? Hooked on Phonics worked for me.
More of your friends and neighbors are choosing top best Manchester for their best services.
Birthdays next. Yeah, birthdays. I don't have a ton of names for today. Most everybody's was for the weekend. Yeah, I have a lot. Oh my goodness. Yeah. Y'all remember Holly's got to give a speech next January, the Chamber of Commerce Gala, because she'll be the president at that time.
That's scary. That's a scary thought.
She'll be running them luncheons.
Running to the bathroom because my stomach will be tore up from having to talk.
Right. She's going to do great. I think you'd be great.
Palms sweaty, knees weak, arms heavy. Keep on forgetting.
That's not the game we're playing today.
Is that right, though? Did I get it?
Yeah. Well, that's not that song. That's one of them. Oh, it's birthday time.
They say it's your birthday.
Snuck up on me there. Birthday time on the Thunder Radio Morning Show. Call those birthdays in. Friday's a big day. It's Grand Prize Day. So this afternoon we'll be drawing for a slice of pie from the Mercantile. And we'll also be drawing for a birthday cake from the Food Lion. And that cake is for all week long. So if you had a birthday earlier in the week that you forgot to call in, still get it in here because we can make that eligible for the cake this afternoon. Holly, drum roll. Got a couple of birthdays today. Happy birthday. Ed Henley has a birthday today, 89 years old. Ed Henley. And Austin Darnell, 16. Happy sweet 16 to Austin. She is turning 16. All right. Morning show.
Have a birthday, Sue Sadler.
Sue Sadler for today.
Sue Sadler, yes, for today.
All right. I got her down.
Thank you.
Thank you.
All right. Happy birthday to Sue Sadler today as well. And this afternoon, we want those anniversaries. This afternoon at 4:30, we draw for the pie for today, the cake for the week, and designer's choice floral arrangement amongst our anniversary folks for the week. Holly got celebrities.
Yeah, Pharrell Williams. He's 51.
Is he 51?
Yes. He sings Happy.
Yeah.
That song. It's a good little song. And the late Betty Davis has a birthday today. Betty Davis eyes. That's all.
Trying to think who sang that. It's Kim Carnes.
Yeah.
It's a good one.
I love that song.
It's a great song. Let me play it later. Just because. Happy birthday to everybody. I was trying to think. I felt like there was another celebrity birthday I saw, but no, it wasn't today. It was like 2 days ago. All right.
Riveting radio.
Come
You're
back.
doing a good job.
Tell you what, you gonna come over here and run this side.
I can now. Jackson taught me.
Yeah.
That's why I haven't learned how to do anything. I haven't had a good instructor.
I told her how to do this years ago. And I noticed the morning show really took off when we switched back and I was over here.
Yeah.
And the buttons were pushed properly and all that. All right, the Thunder Radio Morning Show Overdrive. We're past due for our top of the hour news break. So maybe you want to buy a home. First time home buyer, you're nervous, you don't know what to do. It's scary, it's overwhelming. Remember the first time you bought a house?
Yeah, it was scary.
So scary. I was like, I had to pay how much? Excuse me, what? So what do you do? What kind of things do you have to gather up? What's the process? Heather Phillips can help. She'll walk you through the process. She'll get you pre-qualified so you know exactly how much property you can afford, what the payment might look like, so you get into something comfortable. You don't want to be house poor. She'll help you do that. NewHavenMTG.com, New Haven Mortgage in downtown Manchester, NMLS 1477317.
Broadcasting from the Unity Medical Center studios, this is Thunder Radio, WMSR, 1320 AM, 107.9 FM, and World.
I woke up before the alarm this morning thinking that the sleep sounds was the dog licking, and I was irritated.
Oh, yeah.
And then I'm like, Holly, I don't think he's licking because that's very consistent licking.
Yeah.
And then once I come to and listen, I'm like, that's the sleep sounds.
That's frustrating when the sleep sounds don't serve their purpose and instead are quite the opposite.
Maybe we can try a different sound.
Well, they got ocean on there, but you don't like that because of the.
I like a constant sound, like
consistent.
like
ocean's
a
like
a box fan or something.
Yeah, we got the rain. There was a thunderstorm one that was better because it.
Well, why don't we listen to that?
Well, it was on. I wasn't on this one. It was on like Alexa, and it would stop after like an hour.
They don't have thunder sounds on this one.
Well, let me look. So you got to start paying, and I don't like that. All right, so for free, I get rain, I get bird, crickets, a steam train, and ocean waves. But then I got to start paying for fan, frogs, campfires, wind chimes, seagulls, thunderstorm. How much does it cost? It's $60 a year. I think a lot of their sleep sounds. $5 a month. I ain't paying that. James says no sounds needed with Ambien.
Ambien.
You get a machine? Tracy, you get a machine off Amazon. We just get a box fan and turn it on. I think she wants it on the phone, so if we travel, we don't have to take the machine with us.
I don't care to take it. I'll take it.
It's just one less thing to pack and put on your phone. I listen to green noise to sleep. It's wonderful. I don't know what it is, but I sleep. I saw the green noise on there. I didn't know what that meant.
Green noise?
Green noise. Green.
Does that mean like?
With the color.
I know what green is.
I didn't know what you said back.
I just don't know what green noise is. Green, Holly. It's a color.
I didn't know if you were hearing me right.
You get it when you mix blue and yellow.
I don't know what
Thank you.
Tired this morning. YouTube TV is. I don't have YouTube TV though. We have Hulu. But you think that Alexa would be better? There was one on Alexa that would keep playing, but it was like the CPAP. I don't get CPAP. I don't snore. YouTube is free. You said YouTube TV, like YouTube TV you subscribe to. I'm getting old. I'll try YouTube then. Use me like the YouTube app. The we didn't used to do sleep sounds at all, but we started recently. I sleep pretty good with the ring one. Yeah, just YouTube. Okay, we'll try YouTube. See what they got over there. See if they got the green noise. CPAPs are the real wonders of the universe, says Hattie. I've seen people who use them, but I never know people who use them. I've never used one. I don't. Are they for you if you snore or like you're inconsistent breathing in your sleep? Is that what that's for? Yeah, get up and pee more. Oh, we got to talk about that when we come back. Shannon, I'm glad you said that.
What?
Let me think of something. I want to talk about it when we come back.
What?
I don't want to say it right now. I'll talk about it when we come back. He's talking about listening to the water sound ones make you get up and pee more. Everybody's telling me I need to get a CPAP machine.
Why?
I don't know. Does it make you sleep good?
Do they make you sleep good?
I guess. Everybody says I need to get one.
I don't think I'd like having that thing on my face.
Remind me to talk about that thing when we come back.
The sleep app?
No, not that. Did you sleep app? Or CPAP? What did you say?
Sleep app.
Did you mix them? Sleep app. I got a meeting or something.
God, I'm my mother.
Yes, 100%. Josh Heller said they don't make you sleep good. I have one. Mixed reviews here, y'all. Mixed reviews. Oh, somebody's calling. Thunder Radio. Yesterday's winner was Nick Morris. Thank you. Thunder Radio Morning Show brought to you by New Haven Mortgage. NewHavenMTG.com. Find them in downtown Manchester. Cash out refinance. They can help with that. We've got, I don't know, 15 or so minutes left this morning. So, I want to talk about this, Ollie. So, it's just a little freaky. So, yesterday, it's not a big story or anything. Yesterday, I had to get up in the middle of our sleep. We had a lot of discussion during
last night.
Not last night, but the night before.
Okay.
So a lot of discussion during the break. If you want to hang out with us during the break, you could do so over on the Carmine Family Dental Camera Perfect Smile Cams on Facebook, Twitter, and YouTube. A lot of sleep talk over there. We were talking about sleep machines and CPAPs and sleep noises and the best ones to get. And I don't want to pay. I have a good one on my phone that you get some free noises and they work great. But to get the different noises, you got to pay $60.
Well, Dana just sent me one and she said she uses a green noise app and she doesn't pay.
Well, I'm all about that then. We'll take a look at that. So anyway, I woke up yesterday morning. I had to go relieve myself because as you get older, you can't always make it through the night. And I had something to drink too late in the day. So I get up and I run to the bathroom. I know, riveting stuff. It's one of those, it's probably almost, I don't want to look at the clock.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Like, I don't want to look at the clock.
Yeah.
Because I'm like, oh, if it's like my alarm's set for 5, it's 4:40, I'm going to be just irritated.
Yeah.
But I came around the corner and I was like, I'm gonna look. Because the oven is right there on my way to the bathroom.
Yeah.
Because I was going to the half bath in the hall. So I turned the corner. It's 2:18.
Okay. That's
Awesome. I
good.
got a lot more sleep
Yeah.
left. 2:18. Plenty more sleep. Go to the bathroom, go back to sleep. This morning, wake up. Oh, I gotta go pee again.
Yesterday morning?
No, this morning.
Okay.
That was yesterday morning. Now this morning.
Okay.
I wake up. Like I gotta go to the bathroom. I don't want to look. I really don't want to look. I know it's got to be close time to wake up. Go around the corner. Look at the clock.
Is it
It's
2:18?
And now I'm freaked out. I am freaked out. 2 mornings in a row. Exact same situation.
You see that on scary movies.
I know, and I'm
about,
like, what, something's bad's about to happen.
possession.
I know. 2:18 yesterday. 2:18 this morning. If that happens again tomorrow, I may have to go see somebody. Like I may freak out. Like I was a little irritated this morning, but I was like,
Yeah, that's creepy.
I know. I usually try not to turn the lights on, but then I turned them on. Like I'm trying to. I'm like, oh, the lights. I need the lights.
You were scared?
I was like, I need the lights. Something's
That's
watching me.
funny.
I didn't like that.
I wish I would have been sitting straight up in the bed when
When you
come
came,
back.
I would have left. I would have ran through the door. There would have been nothing left. So anyway, that's all. There was nothing much to that story other than just
Josh got scared.
A little creeped out by that. Has anybody else ever done that? Like 2 days in a row? Well, that's exorcism of Emily Rose thing.
Yeah, I can understand waking up at 2:01 one night and 2:18 another. Like close. It's close.
Yeah.
You're in a
But
routine.
exactly 2:18.
Yeah.
Both and I went to bed at different times.
Josh, what are you going to do if you wake up in the morning at 2? Are you going to even look at the clock?
I'm gonna have to look.
Are you going to come wake me up and tell me you're scared?
I probably will.
Holly, I froed up.
I'm scared. I'll probably wake everybody up in the house. Like, y'all need to get up. I need company. Something's wrong. So yeah, I didn't appreciate that. Didn't like it.
Interesting.
Because like the night before, I went to sleep at like 8:15. We went to bed really early. Last night it was probably closer to 9:15, 9:20 when I went to sleep.
Okay.
So different times, and I still woke up at the same time. I drank different things before bed. So.
Oh.
I know.
Or give y'all an update Monday.
I may not be back Monday. Just look at how I look. If you're looking, this, if my eyes are like a different color or something, y'all get away from me. I don't want to take anybody else down with me. Y'all get Holly away. I don't want to take her. So anyway, this is what happened.
All right. Speaking of being married.
Yeah, good transition. Good segue. Solid.
A man charged with firing celebratory shots in downtown Manchester.
Nashville.
Golly, why did I even do that? Downtown Manchester.
Not
Get
even
down
close.
there and support local. Let me try this again.
Shannon Frame says 319 is my timestamp. Happens 3 to 4 times a month.
Weird.
We're all possessed.
Man charged with firing celebratory shots in downtown Nashville says, "I just divorced my wife."
Yeah, he was firing celebratory shots in the air because he divorced. I saw this story the other day. And I don't think he should be charged for anything.
Upon arrival, police located the 26-year-old Craig Jose Miller, also known as Juan Vasquez.
You know, Craig Jose. Everybody calls him Juan.
His name, Craig Jose Miller, so it would be Craig Miller.
Craig Miller. Everybody calls
also
him.
known as Juan Vasquez. Anyway, they were sitting on the corner. Sitting on the corner of the intersection. When asked if they had heard gunshots, they said no. A delivery driver then spoke to officers and told them he heard them and said that the guy was waving a firearm around, shooting 2 rounds in different directions.
He was celebrating his divorce. His divorce was final. Yep. He was firing celebratory shots in the air.
Pew, pew, pew.
Yeah. In a pretty busy area, too.
If you need a divorce, don't shoot into the air. Call Matt Harris. Right. Harris Law Firm.
Yeah, he'll take care of you. I got to have some of those, right? Oh, I was trying to get that commercial pulled up fast. I could not do it.
This is
Wah,
Matt
wah.
Harris at the Harris Law
I know.
Firm here in Manchester, reminding you that you can't fix stupid, but you can divorce it if that's
Solid. Maybe that's what happened here. She divorced both of her husbands, Craig and Juan. How does that happen?
Now she's married to no one.
No. Whoa, Allie. Good job. And sometimes you surprise me
Yeah.
with your funny. Okay, so we got a couple minutes left here. Not much, but maybe 2 or 3 minutes to kill. Any final thoughts?
I want to remind everybody that the Mercantile is serving ice cream for free
free
to any
free ice cream
to any ball player
tomorrow, Saturday.
Tomorrow for opening day, if they come into her restaurant with their ball shirt, her ice cream shop with their ball shirt on, they're gonna get a free scoop of ice cream.
How about that?
What's better than baseball and ice cream?
Y'all come on up there. It's free.
She also said that they were going to be having, I think, baseball themed cookies to
cool.
buy,
Nice.
and I think soccer.
Yeah, because I think it's maybe soccer opening day and it's fast pitch. I think it's like opening day for everybody.
So
tomorrow.
if you have a uniform on tomorrow,
which also means avoid the downtown and Fred Dedman areas. You just
during the parade
driving
time.
through there,
it's going to
be very crowded,
clustered.
And if you have to go through there, be very careful because there's liable to be little children walking around. So, Kevin says another fire show today.
Kevin,
yeah, he's a big fan. I think
what Glenn think?
We really took off on the Android and Apple talk. I think Glenn got offended and left.
Did he?
I don't know. He said not everybody can afford an Android.
Oh,
and then Trey said that's also why they make Dodge trucks. Like Trey ran him out of here. There he is. He said great show today. Guys.
Okay, thanks, Glenn.
Yeah, go Iowa tonight. What time do they play? Iowa and UConn. I want to try to watch. I have to do other work today, but I'm gonna try to catch some of that. Hopefully they get the dub, go on and win the whole thing. Yeah, I thought another pretty good show today. That's tomorrow. Free ice cream for if you got your little one with their ball. Kevin said Josh 2:18. Like it's a Bible verse. I know. I'm concerned about it.
Don't you come waking me up. I'll get scared too.
I want to go watching a movie. I may set an alarm for 2:18 just to mess with you.
No, I may set an alarm at 2:18 to mess with you.
Holly doesn't set an alarm just to wake her own self up.
I'll set one at 2:15, and then at like 2:16, I'll start like rolling a lot.
No.
Maybe make you think that you're waking up on your own, and then you're going to be like, I got to go to the bathroom, and you're going to go look.
That's evil. Did you do that to me 2 days in a row?
I had no idea that even happened. I wish I had been that devious.
She's not gonna do that. She can't wake up like that. Thunder Radio Morning Show brought to you by New Haven Mortgage here until 8:30. Catch replays of the show anytime on Apple or Spotify. Search for The Morning Show with Josh and Holly and subscribe there so you get alerts when we post the content. And also you can watch the show on Facebook, Twitter, and YouTube. Watch the replays there as well. Search for Thunder Radio. Give us a like and a subscribe and share the videos there so other people can see and jump in and be part of this as well. Wrap things up in a minute.
Are you dreaming of a home to call your own or looking to refinance? Look no further than New Haven Mortgage, your local mortgage experts right here in Southern Middle Tennessee to guide you every step of the way. At New Haven Mortgage.
All right. Swap and Shop's next.
Swap and Shop.
Keep the cameras rolling for Swap Shop, don't you?
You say that every show.
Yeah, but I don't want to.
Then why do you keep saying it?
I don't know. Same idea pops into my head and I reject it every time.
2:18.
Yeah, it should be a good game tonight. Should be a good game. I saw where that one girl for the LSU's transferring, the girl that was guarding Caitlin Clark the other day. The girl with the braided pigtails. I can't remember her name. Who's Tennessee gonna hire, y'all? I'm not all that thrilled with the people I've seen on the hot board. Haley Van Lith, that's her name. She's transferring. One season at LSU and she's leaving. Getting out of there.
Where did she play last year?
I don't remember. Maybe she's headed to Iowa. Louisville, that's where she was. Louisville. Yeah, Lawson, I see that name a lot, and that's all fine and good. And I'm not saying she'd be bad, but it may be time to get outside of the summit tree. It's not really working. I'm not saying that you should just because it's not worked, but she's done pretty good at Duke. Somebody that can freaking recruit, man. Yeah, Tracy get away from Tennessee tree. I'm fine with that. If you can get somebody that's a home run in there, that's great. But I just don't want to hire somebody just because that's the case. I mean, that didn't work well with Kelly. She couldn't recruit. It was recruiting. I mean, in-game coaching was an issue. Angel Reese is going WNBA, Glenn. She said she was. Yeah, she was recruiting was awful. It wasn't just bad; it was awful. My first phone call is to Connecticut. Make Gino tell me no. Yeah, I know. I don't care. Make him tell me no. Come back. You need something to do to wrap up your career. Come down here and put this thing back on track. I don't have a problem with that. I mean, Summit couldn't stand him, but some would also like to win. Danny White will get it right. Yeah. I mean, I have confidence. He's done good so far with his hires. I'm just glad that they made a move. I was scared they just didn't care anymore. I was like, they're going to have to go. So, I don't know. Trey said no, Gino. Game is starting passing up a little bit like Philip Fulmer. I agree. I don't like Dawn Staley at all, Trey. I don't want her. I don't like Dawn Staley. I just can't. I can't stand her. I just don't like her. I think she's a little controversial for me.
She called yesterday, said she don't like you either.
Probably don't.
It's coincidental.
I'm sure she cares.
She's like, I just don't like that Josh Peterson.
She's joined. Get in line. Just get in line. Oh yeah, gonna do it for another week of the Thunder Radio Morning Show. Big thanks to everybody for hanging out with us. Don't forget the Mercantile Cafe, Bakery, and Gift Shop with the free scoop of ice cream tomorrow. If you got a little one with their ball uniform on, it's opening day for a lot of ball leagues tomorrow. They got breakfast this morning, $5 plates. $5 plates. They got baked muffins, biscuits, and got a hot coffee up there too. Oh man, look at this. Biscuits and gravy with that. It's got one of them big hash browns. You know, them big, looks like the ones like you get like from Hardee's, except it's like a big potato cake kind of thing. Like it's huge. Go by and get one. They got sausage links as well. And they'll be serving up lunch today starting at 11 a.m. Lunch today includes fried fish and Italian pulled pork. We were talking about pulled pork earlier today. And tonight it's, what is it, Holly? What's Friday night? First Friday of the month. What is it?
Shrimp bowl.
Shrimp bowl night down at the Mercantile. Go by and see them. 210 North Irwin Street in downtown Manchester. We're down home cooking. Meet Southern Hospitality. Go see Renee and her team. They do a great job at the Mercantile. Swap a Chop coming up next at 9. It's Under the Roof with Jim and Rob. At 10, it is Rick and Bubba. 12 o'clock, Dan Bongino Show. 3 o'clock is Connecting Coffee County with Tiffany. At 5 o'clock, we got Westwood Soccer tonight, the hometown sports series coming at you. So I'll be on the call for that. Tune in, and then we'll join the Braves when we're done. Actually, I think we'll be done with that in time to get the Braves full game in. So that'll be tonight, I think, at 6:30, Braves baseball, or 6. So we'll be right there in time to join them for their home opener tonight against the Diamondbacks. Morning show returns next week, 6:30 till 8:30. If you miss us a whole lot, go watch the show on Facebook over the weekend, and we'll talk to you next week. See y'all. I want to win, and I'm fine with a little not acting right. But like South Carolina, Staley, Mulkey, I feel like you can win without acting like they act. That's all I'm saying. Iowa don't act like that. That's all I'm saying.
And they're winning.
See you, Glenn. UConn don't act like that. I want both. See y'all.